Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this PyTest framework series. Today I am going to cover one of the important feature of PyTest, that is fixtures. Before watching this video, if you are new to the channel or yet you have not subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel and also press bell icon. Let's start. Fixtures are the function which will run before each test function to which it is applied. Basically, these fixtures are used to feed some data to the test, like database connection or URL to test the application or some kind of input data that we can pass through the fixtures. Therefore, instead of running same code for several test cases, we can attach fixture function to the test and it will run and return the data to the test before executing each test. For example, in real scenario, we have to test one application and against that application, there are multiple test cases are there. So, for in test cases, we are doing some validation. But for that validation, first we have to log into the application. Okay. So this common step, like log into the application, and once the validation is done, then closing the browser. So this cleanup activity and launching the application, this activity, it is common for all test cases. Instead of writing the code for login application for each test cases separately, we can use fixtures and we can write the login and closing the browser, that code into the fixture, and we can apply to all the test cases. So we can mark the function as a fixture by using annotation @pytest.fixture, and test function can use that fixture by mentioning the fixture name as an input parameter. Now let's see how to do this by using practical. So consider this test underscore first test.py. This is a test file, and in this test file there are four methods are there. Test method 1, method 2, test method 3 and test login. So these are the four methods. Now I will use fixture here. So before writing fixture, we have to import PyTest. Import PyTest. Then by using annotation @pytest.fixtures. So by using this annotation, we can mark that particular method or function as a fixture. So here I will define one method name as a setup, and here I will just print login to application successful. So its meaning is this by using this annotation @pytest.fixture, I am marking this method or function as a fixture, and I have given the name as a setup. So these are the different test methods are there. So suppose I want to execute this test login method, and I want to implement these fixtures, or I want to implement this setup. So we have to pass the function name for this fixture as a parameter. Now we can execute and check. So through terminal, I will execute. So I will use command pytest-k login, then -v and -s. -s for printing printing console output. Now you can see here output collected 7 items. 7 item means in in this first file there are 4 methods are there, and in second file there are 3. So out of 7 methods, 6 were deselected and only one is selected, that is login. So this is the file name. Then test login. This method is executed, and we have used fixtures here. Okay, so that's why we have used fixture, and in fixture we have printed this message login to application successful. So here initially this message is printed. After that, login successful. This message from this method will printed, and result is passed. This is about fixture. So this same approach we can apply for real scenario as well. In case of Selenium Java, we can use TestNG framework, and in TestNG framework there are before method and after method, that's annotations are there. They work same like a fixture. And in case of PyTest framework, we can use this fixture. Now this of real-time application, launching the application and login to the application, that code we can write in this setup method, and we can tear down as well. So for tear down, we can use this yield. Using this yield keyword, we can write tear down logic as well. Means in setup, we can write the launching browser and login to the application, that code. and once the test case is completed or once the validation is done, then we can do the cleanup. Means we can write the code for log out to the application and quit the browser. So that code we can write in this yield, logged out from application and close the browser. Now same I will here, I will execute previous command only. We will check this tear down logic. It is working for this test or not. You can see test session start, 7 items collected, 6 deselected and 1 selected. And this is the our execution. So login test, this method is executed. Before the method, the setup, in setup we have written login to application successful. That message is printed. Then login successful. Login successful from this uh, test login. Here it is printed this statement, and after that test is passed. This is a tear down logic. Logged out from logged out from the application and close the browser. So like this way we can write the setup and tear down logic in the fixture. Now instead of one method, I will execute this file. I want to execute all the test cases from this file. So for that, use this setup in the signature of this method. So let's execute PyTest. Now I have to give path of this file. PyTest. I want to execute this file. So that's why I have copied path. I have copied the path that is from this PyTest basics. That from that folder, I want to execute this file. Okay, and -v-s. Now you can see here test session starts, collected 4 items, as there are four methods are there: method 1, test method 2, test method 3, and login test. So these four methods are collected. Now you can check test method 1. For this test method 1, login to application successful, that message is there. Then message from this method, that is high, the code from this method is executed, that is passed, and after that tear down logic message is printed. Same for method 2, login to application successful. This is a setup message which we have written in fixture. Then hello message from this method 2, it is passed, and then after that this tear down logic message which we have written by using this yield statement. Then method 3, login to application successful. Again this is failed, as this is as failed because this is due to the assertion. But though after the method is failed, it is executed tear down logic, logged out from the application and close the browser. Again last, and this is for the test login to application successful. Then message from this method, login successful, passed, and log out. This is a tear down message. So like this way, in fixture we can write the code which we want to run before each test, and also we can write the cleanup activity as well, means closing the browser or tear down logic also we can write in the fixture by using this else statement. So that's all from today's video. If you like this video, then please click on like button and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this video.